from? If you feel like we only came from slaves and you feel what I'm saying, picking cotton, that's what they want to show. You feel me? You never had no high self-esteem, but when you know we was royal, Mansa Musa was walking around passing out gold and riches and you feel me? Dominating the earth. You say you want to get your people back to that, bro, because we greater. No matter what they put us in, we always dominate, bro. Real.
Look! This is the eye.
Right. It was more than Mansa Musa. You got King David. You got King Solomon, the righteous prophets of the Bible. Mansa Musa, they're not finna get them into heaven, following back in their ways. They were the result of us sinning and having to flee into Africa from Roman persecution during 70 AD. Why? Because they wanted to worship the devil. These various philosophies, like gangs. They had gangs back then. They only gangs probably under different names. The Sakari is an example. You know, so you telling them they ain't finna get them nowhere, man. Especially not up under that Islamic branch. That's why the young boy died. I actually seen the video of 051 Wu when he ran into 600 Breezy that day, and then it turned into a shootout. I watched that video. Yeah, y'all niggas leading the people to the slaughter, and a lot of you guys at the top know. You know, a lot of you guys know that we right, but y'all still pushing forward into y'all BS, because it's all about clout, power over the young guys, and how y'all controlling the gangs and things like that. Y'all not telling them to drop the gang as a whole. When just about all the gangs, if not all the gangs, thus far from my studies, was started by children. And the end result is dead or in jail. And you can't turn to the church. Everybody know the church is fake. The pastor is phony. He after his own bag, you know, but you guys that's in the Masonic order know that as well. Yeah, so y'all purposely leading y'all people astray. For y'all who don't know, and that's watching these videos, the Masons, if you got friends that's Masons, they probably go to the same lodge as your pastor do. And you know the Masons worship the devil. They deal in witchcraft. What they call a Holy Ghost is a spiritual possession. It's possession by a demon, you know, for y'all who don't know. So, Jake, y'all dying because y'all don't want to come from up under that madness, man. And I'm going to get this video because of how he saluted them. Jake them not really trying to change, man. And so that's really kind of what they get. That's what they deserve, is death. But in the kingdom of heaven, they will be kings. They will be resurrected into the kingdom of heaven, have slaves, have control of planets and worlds. The worlds and the planets that the devil can't get to, this white man can't get to, that he's showing everybody. Those are our homes. You know. I'm gonna press play on this video. I don't know where it's gonna start at, so I might have to let it start more than once. But this whole unity movement by Out of the Trenches and everybody supporting it, from G Herbo to Bo Deal to, you know, the guy that's, because this the guy that's going, the guy that was just talking, that's the guy that's going through the hoods and whatnot, trying to unite everybody. But that's against the Bible. The Lord said wickedness can't join with righteousness, and the Lord is separating wickedness from righteousness, you know. So let me go ahead and press play on this video. I don't know where it's gonna start.
Sound like a death real.
Oh, okay, I can run.
And then you have only fail if you don't try. Out of the trenches, drill a woo. Yeah. Stop playing.
No, you fail if you do try.
This is the eye of the trenches.
Why be a failure? We can sit down and study and figure out what the right way is.
Same shit, man. Same shit. Yeah. I just asked Driller, man, what he think about the work we doing with the movement. You feel like it's working, kinda?
I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
I like the whole concept of it. You know, me and you getting brothers out here to give back and just show a different side other than what the internet shows you.
Right.
Like I said, a lot of motherfuckers like how the internet portrays you, feel. You just forced to certain situations. Now we're going to do whatever it takes to survive. So they came up just like straight salary. Hell no, you doing what it takes to survive.
Damn.
So you think you did more surviving or more living, bro?
Surviving, man. Surviving. You just not starting to live, you feel?
Man.
Just not starting to live.
So what's your definition of living?
Oh man, being at peace, being able to do what I want to do, you feel me, without steady looking over my shoulders. Hey, having fun, you feel me, enjoying it, just enjoying life, growing.
What's some stuff you feel like if you had it coming up, you would have avoided all the mess that came with coming in the trench?
Positive role models.
Damn.
You say positive role models?
Yeah. You know, when I was growing up, like my daddy been in jail all my life. So my generation, most of our daddies weren't really around like that. Yeah. So, and then we did have around, we looked up to, they weren't pushing the message like, or what not to do, you feel me, or steering us on the right path, or even helping us get somewhere, exploiting our talents, you feel me, so.
Y'all feel like our generation that kind of came up in it had to figure it out, lost all the lives. Y'all feel like we could be the generation for the next generation to kind of snatch them up before.
That's really what it is. That's really what we was. We had to go through. We had to go through it, and I think I know it's gonna take us. You feel me?
For sure.
Well, damn, it's gonna take us. Definitely same.
So are y'all up for that mission though?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Oh, well, we got kids, man. Like, we want our sons to grow up in something different, man. Like, with us, though, you feel me?
Yeah. We got shorties, man. We got children, bro. You think that'll be the key factor that make a lot of brothers say, you know what, we willing to put some stuff aside, they children?
Look, this is the eye of the trenches.
You only fail if you don't try.
The trenches, driller, woo.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
Question is unity.
Look,
See, you call him driller, woo. You know what that come with? That come with a spirit. That means you're out there shooting and killing your own. You know, that's the curses that's upon Jake. As a guy that's trying to seek change within the neighborhood and unity and whatnot, certain words you shouldn't use. That's part of being the part of the psychology of helping people change. Them old words, and because that's part of the vibration that the white man pushes out in his music. That's destroying Jake. That them words are attached to spirits, whether they're trigger words or whether they're just low syllable words. You know, that carry demonic meanings. You got see that when you look up study of words. There's words that bring positive energy to you, negative energy, words that make you feel. You gotta watch what words you use as well. You know, your vocabulary has to be on point. And you would think that these guys would know these things and use it, but you know, shit, they not righteous. You know, and they want to keep this shit going up, man. Because we ain't not once heard anybody say, I'm denouncing the gang. Why don't you heads and you leaders, you know, and the guys that's still alive that were former chiefs and still chiefs today say we denounce the gang? Why? Because it has a demonic vibe to it, and it's bringing death to our people. You know, man, what am I finna say? Yeah. Say that, but y'all don't want to say that because y'all like the power that comes with being a part of the gang. Y'all just say, well, we don't gang bang, but y'all still putting up music, throwing up your sets, and everybody know what that means. So y'all hypocrites. So y'all deserve to die. Y'all don't deserve no peace, no rest, and that's what Trump is getting ready to show y'all through the spinning party about Shemal Shai, man, that y'all deserve to be cast in the fire from nuclear missiles. Y'all deserve to be a part of the race war or the civil unrest, uprisings, seditions. Y'all deserve to be a part of the purge. Y'all deserve to be shot by a so-called UFO by a laser beam, because there will be an invasion. Yes, there will be. But you got guys that's sitting amongst you, or guys that's in front of you, Israelites, that will be helping the Lord take y'all out. So with all y'all threats and tough guy act and all that, it's not going to amount to nothing. Y'all just blessed that y'all not a part. Y'all not a cracker. Y'all blessed that y'all not an Edomite. I remember when I heard Lil Durk say, kill him, bring him back to life, die again. You got that from us. We the only people that preach that the Lord gonna give us actual power to do that. And we don't need no witchcrafts and no sacrifice. We just need to be out there on them highways and byways and them dresses that everybody made fun of us about, calling the white man the devil and our people the devil. And we're gonna be given that power. Yeah, so y'all lucky y'all not the devil, because we're gonna be able to kill motherfuckers, bring them back to life, and kill them again. Y'all gonna get that glory in the kingdom of heaven. Y'all not getting that on this side. Yeah, y'all not getting that on this side. And those, well, shit, I wouldn't know nothing about it. So I ain't even gonna make a statement. But yeah, man, y'all ain't got too much longer. This for all y'all. Shit, y'all making fun of this guy. A lot of y'all on that same list for harsher judgment. And we gonna know what the fuck you did in the kingdom of heaven, man. Yeah, I'm looking at G Herbo right now, because you a sellout too, my nigga. You not a part of the righteous. What, just because you want to push peace? Nigga, you got all that money. Of course you going to push peace. You can't go in them crackers' neighborhoods and push war. You got to be at peace too. Them crackers on your back just like they on everybody else's back. But it ain't only the Edomite. They ain't only the Edomite. They ain't only the white person. It's them Arabs who who not fucking with you niggas playing them games like that. It's them Africans. It's them Japanese. It's them Chinese. The only people you can pull that bullshit around is your own people, and that's them blacks and them Latins and Native Americans. And well, it don't matter. Yeah, so I'm gonna add some precepts to this video. I'm just gonna get on the Illuminati ass. I don't know what this is. I just jumped and did the video. I ain't even try to before the video got lost, because I done been in that position when the video get lost quick. I'm trying to do a video and the motherfucker end up disappearing. Satan take it away, and it be videos that you be needing to hear about. Since I got a diversity of channels. But it's all good. This is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak down the ears of my people, the Israelites, blacks, blacks, Native Americans, you superstars, rap stars, Hollyweird. That's why little Jack and Hollyweird up right now, from all that witchcraft and satanic worship. Behold, speak down the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth. Right. The words of prophecy comes from the Bible. Everybody knows the Bible is what speaks on prophecy. No other book. Everybody want to claim prophecy, this, that, and other, but it stemmed from the scriptures. What's happening in the Bible has been proven that it's happened in ancient world and happening now today, man. So this is the book that everybody's supposed to be taking heed to, but under the true understanding, not just just because you want to read the book, said the Lord, and caused them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Right? The paper was the book. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Right? We're not afraid of what people say they're gonna do unto us, man. Y'all looks don't move us. Nothing. Even in our weakness. Hold on. Give me a second. Look at the say, make this confusing. I don't want to bring up all these precepts. None of them said just like how. I know it's got to be in Zechariah or something like that. So bear with me. Zechariah chapter 12, verse 8. Allah Yahweh Shah. It says, in that day shall the Lord Yahweh, That's the whom the world ignorantly calls God. Defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem. Defend his people for doing what? For doing his work, putting these videos up. I don't do this in vain. And he that is feeble among them, the weaker brothers amongst us, you know, he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David. Now, if you ever read the stories of King David was being boasted about killing tens of thousands, and King Saul thousands. David killed Goliath. Everybody know that story. David was an expert, mighty man at war, and this spoke of in the scriptures. David was always going to war. And that's the problem with our people. They sit here and they declaring them being able to play this small game of guerrilla warfare, and now they some super expert tactical nigga, y'all not, and then y'all running up on people that ain't paying attention. At least 8 times out of 10 ain't got a gun. You know, y'all not really in the wars. Y'all not really like going to the Middle East and having to do all the stuff that they have to do, the training that military ops have to do. You niggas drink, take drugs, and then go and shoot somebody and claim that we at war with them, and like that's some alcohol, like something to get tough about. Crackheads, y'all the modern day crackheads. Y'all do it for the crack and shit. Y'all don't get, there's no glory, no respect coming behind that. Y'all doing it to y'all own. Y'all not doing it to no white people. The white people is the one that's putting the drugs in your communities, the guns, the gangs, and oppressing y'all. And they're the ones with all the money. So it don't make fucking sense. But yeah, Zechariah 12:8. In that day shall the Lord Yahweh defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, the Israelites, the elect, the chosen, and he that is feeble among them, that's weak among them, and y'all don't even know how to fucking read. Look up the word feeble, man. That day shall be as David, be as King David. King David was a righteous king, man after the Most High God's own heart, whom the Lord loved. God loved David and his warlike mentality. And the house of David shall be as God, we're going to have spiritual power, as the angels of the Lord Yahweh before them. Right, we're going to have that same spiritual power that y'all say it, y'all fear. The witches, the warlocks, we'll have that times infinity on the righteous side. God's was known as Alashadiyah, demon-like power. He controlled the righteous and he controlled the wicked. He controlled the left-hand demons and the right-hand angels. Left-hand demons are just angels. You know? And that's another thing that we don't have to be afraid for. We got the real breakdown and understanding that it's the Lord who controls death, not you niggas. This is 2 Ezra 15:2. It says, and cause them to be written in paper for that faithful and true. Fear not the imagination against it. That's an imagination saying that y'all finna put y'all hands and do something to the prophets, man. You know, the Lord ain't only gonna defend us in that day, he's defending us now. That's why you niggas can't get to us. Can't say nothing about us. We can put these videos up and watch y'all die. Watch y'all family go through hell. You know, y'all get that gradualist, slow death. Slow decline. And a lot of you niggas who came up against us have been going through it. It says, fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity, the unbelief of them trouble thee. Right, so just because they don't believe, don't let it bother you, man. Don't get all in your chest or nothing that speak against thee, right? For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Right, everybody that's unfaithful shall die. Don't be trying to cling on to us or want to be our friends and this, that, and the other, my nigga. You are an unfaithful person. You finna eventually die. I mean, it's scriptures do say make friends of the mammon of this world, but how many friends do you want to have? Like, you know, you guys, y'all, a lot of y'all deceitful, evil, wicked, and want to hang for just because the Israelite thing is popping, or y'all see the women flocking to us because the women don't want no part of the bullshit that y'all be on. The last couple of months, that's what I've been experiencing with women. They see my energy is totally different. It's like I'm really contrast to that gang bang nigga shit, and you can tell I ain't got no fear of nobody, and niggas be bound down when they come around me. That's a gift from Yahweh Shem Shai, man. But yeah, the women tired of that shit. Women not built for war no way. Remember, they gonna flock to the power. Y'all losing y'all women because y'all losing y'all power, man. The shit that y'all went to ain't cool no more. With all this poverty and whatnot, don't nobody got nothing. You know, it says, "Father unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." So if you don't believe that you're a Hebrew Israelite under the teachings and doctrines of the apostles of GMS, then you're gonna die, basically. Verse 5, "Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, lack of food, death." That's who doing the death, not you niggas. Oh, they finally killed 051. No. The Lord said it was his time to go. Took him up out of here. He's blessed, because if you hear when the purge happened, you don't know what type of death you're gonna get. You don't know if you're gonna be tortured, if the Lord gonna allow you to survive. There will not be no paramedics. There will not be no police. You might be eaten by dogs, or body piece parts ripped off and still survive. It just depends on what the Lord got for you. That's what's coming. The scriptures say, "Many shall seek death, and death shall flee away." You won't be able to commit suicide. You won't be able to die in them days. That it's gonna be that feeling of torture in the air in them days, man. It says, "Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world: the sword, famine, death, and destruction." The ultimate destruction is a nuclear missile, man. And a lot of you sellouts are gonna get that, man. Y'all got to turn from y'all ways as well. "For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth." Right, and that's what's going on. Drill culture was an extremely wicked culture. Gang culture, the LGBT, Hollywood culture, the industry, all that was set up to destroy us. Y'all know that, but y'all still partook. Whether through extortion, fear, y'all didn't have another way out, whatever the case, it don't matter. The truth is here now. Turn from it. And their hurtful works are fulfilled. And y'all done everything that y'all could do. Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. It says, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge." Jacob and them are destroyed. Destroyed basically means their personalities, their moral complex is all fucked up. That's why they're taking part in the gang life. That's a part of them being destroyed, because like he said, y'all were royalty. Nah, but Mansa Musa and them want the top kings. They want the righteous kings. Them niggas ain't nobody to look up to. It's something to think about. Like, damn, we fell far, and to align yourself with being having a king-like mentality, because y'all got servant and slave-like mentality. So that's cool. Get a king's-like mentality. How to get a king's-like mentality? You gotta sit down, read them books, and look it up. You niggas can't even read. Y'all put y'all money into drugs, liquor, and women. Y'all got to take them steps, man. It starts with the Bible, but if you want to buy you a book on royalty, that you got to have a rulership mentality to be in this truth, man. But anyway, it ain't gonna save you, but it's good to know. But it says, Hosea 4 and 6, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge." Right, so y'all don't have the truth. The Bible is your knowledge, man. Because that's rejected knowledge, y'all rejected the truth. Y'all planning on killing the prophets. Some prophets have already been getting killed. That's a sign of y'all rejecting the knowledge. "I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me," meaning the Lord ain't gonna allow y'all to be out there with us on the highways and byways teaching the flock. Y'all not of the elect, because we got a priestly duty now, and that's what we out there doing, being priest. "Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I also forget thy children." So the Lord forgets the parents, and he forgets the children, basically. If he forgets the whole household got to be either cast in the fire or hit by some gun or something. The whole household got to be destroyed, literally. Y'all forgot the people that y'all supposed to be looking up to in the scriptures. Not idolizing, looking up to. Y'all idolize Larry Hoover and them. Y'all idolize Jeff Ford. I didn't forget a lot of that stuff. Damn. Y'all idolize the guys that started these gangs. And that's to y'all detriment. Because y'all supposed to be looking to the Lord. Isaiah 33 and 22. For the Lord Yahweh is our judge. The Lord Yahweh is our lawgiver, right? You're supposed to be coming to the Bible, not following the 5 points to a star, and it ain't even a fucking star. The 6 points to a star is not even a fucking star. Not following some literature. You know, it's not backed by no spiritual foundation. That's just something a man wrote. Just like these books and stuff that y'all be reading. Man wrote them, not the Bible. Can't no man write stuff from ancient world and tell you that it's gonna happen now today. You know, man been on the earth 5,000 years, man. It's information in there from the beginning of time that's been passed down and been told, and it's still applying and showing now today. That ain't no regular man. Isaiah 33 and 22. For the Lord Yahweh is our judge. The Lord Yahweh is our lawgiver. The Lord Yahweh is our king. He will save us. Right? Yahweh Shem Shai. Yahweh is going to send Yahweh Shai to save us. This is who we're supposed to be looking up to. Worshiping. You know, respecting. Exodus 20 and 1. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Right? Y'all put these guys up as gods. Y'all want to be looked and respected as gods in that industry, in Hollywood. But that's to y'all condemnation. That whole I am situation, that's what y'all declaring yourselves to be the top gods, man. The scriptures say we are gods, but y'all declaring yourselves to be the top gods in a wicked fashion, which is against the Bible. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord Yahweh thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me. Right, so it's gonna be a payback. He just got paid back. He came through the reincarnation as his forefather through his 3rd and his 4th generation to be killed because he hate the Lord. How do you hate the Lord? Gangbanging is showing you hate the Lord, man. It says, and show mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. So that's the only ones the Lord's going to show mercy to in these times. Other than that, everybody got to either die some type of grievous death, gunshot, pestilence. Look these words up. You don't know what they mean? Look them up. Or nuclear missile, man. The dogs, the terror, people going to be getting eaten by animals. It's newly created creatures that's going to be eventually walking upon. Y'all thought the UFOs or something? The UAPs, what they call them? When they're according to the Bible, they are the chariots of Israel. The Lord got newly created animals. The dinosaur is going to come back. Leviathan, who they call Godzilla, he's coming back. All these things are going to happen before we get into the kingdom of heaven, before the Lord returns. Oh, right as the Lord returns, Leviathan gonna come. But a lot of these newly created creatures are going to come beforehand. You know. Let me see. We gonna figure out how everything. Shit, nigga. A lot of y'all gonna be here, man. A lot of y'all gonna be here. You know. There's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 11, verse 18. Or unknown wild beast. 11:18. Verse 17. For thy almighty hand that made the world of matter without form wanted not means to send among them a multitude of bears or fierce lions or unknown wild beast full of rage. See, unknown wild beasts. You see, they keep discovering new animals, and a lot of the animals that they discover, they're not telling nobody about it. Full of rage, newly created, breathing out either a fiery vapor. Come on, man. Them dragons and stuff was real. unknown. So it might be something that's way powerful than the dragon, way bigger than the dragon, or a filthy sense of scattered smoke, or shooting horrible sparks out of their eyes. This reminds me of all the videos that I've watched of Bigfoot, and they have various names: Bigfoot, Sasquatch. But I watched so many of them videos, more than 20, probably more than 30. I made it. They got a YouTube site, they got a radio station, and they were speaking on, and it wasn't like it was a lot of videos out there about them, but they had videos, and you can feel it. You can feel that it was real, you know. Even the Native Americans should speak on these things because they saw, you know. But the Sasquatch having power to shoot laser beams and scattered sparks and things up out of their eyes. This is what people were speaking on. This stuff is real. It's just the Lord got it hid, you know. Esau probably even know where these. Well, they gave certain mountain locations of where these things may be, or where they were seeing these creatures from. They did do that, you know. But those that they gonna be getting active in these days, man. The Lord is eventually gonna send these things in them days, man. Verse 19, it says, whereof not only the harm might dispatch them at once, but also the terrible sight utterly destroy them. Yeah. So, yeah, this is coming back, man. This is coming back. Yeah. You know, with that being said, I'm going to end this video called Law. Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Bashim Kakadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles that rule well. And salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.